MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the one-game American League wildcard playoff between the Kansas City Royals and the Chicago White Sox. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to another edition of baseball on MLB Network. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Chicago White Sox.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men with a lot on their shoulders. Our two starters here in this wild card matchup. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. What's important for this lineup as they look to earn a berth into the division series, Harold?
Well, Matt, facing a sinker baller, you got to think about get the ball up. What happens with the guy that throws a sinker? When you get it up, it straightens out. But when he's got that ball that starts about thigh high and starts to bite down on you, that's going to end up in the dirt. You're probably not going to be able to do anything with it. You go to the plate with the mindset of get that ball up. You set your focus on bring that to the thigh high or up, and you got a chance to hit it when it straightens out. Well, let's take a look at the White Sox defense brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down at third base at the Todd father. Todd Frazier, yeah, the Little League superstar from the '98 World Series when he was the MVP and led his team from Toms River. He's matured now to a Major League All-Star third baseman. Really impressive resume.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Kansas City, left fielder, Alex Gordon.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball one. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Now the 1-2 home to Gordon. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 2-2 offering. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
And he lays off ball four. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do, work the count and get on base.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Into the box, D. Gordon. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Well, the way I see Ed, he gets a lot of respect for his strike zone. There's not a lot of umpires in the league that have the kind of respect he does. He's consistent, he's got a great zone, and he's well respected across the board.
Swing and a miss, 1-1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Nobody out, runner on first. In there, 1-2 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And again a throw, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Now the 1-2 home to Gordon. Slider stayed too low, ball 2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off, even if you know it's coming. Look, 2-strike slider on the back foot. That's a classic pitch, but he did a nice job of laying off it.
A runner at first with no outs here. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. And he'll just step on first here to take the sure out.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 12, Jorge.
In is Jorge Soler. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Well, if there's any game, Matt, that's important to score that first run, this is it. The wild card game, if you can drive in a run and get that lead early, man, all the pressure goes on the other team. This is a big moment.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And misses badly on a pitch down in the dirt.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1.
Matt, I can't get past the last at bat. I mean, to drive in a run and get you on the board first, that is huge. Now the rest of the lineup can relax and swing the bat.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
One out and a runner on second base. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Strike 2 as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
23 pitches already here in the first inning. On the ground up the middle. Anderson scoops it up, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 13.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. His history with Jake Arrieta have yielded just a 2 for 12. He also has 1 home run. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Well, man, I'm looking at his high pitch count here in the first inning. They've done a great job of being patient and making him work. The key here, keep that pitch count up, and maybe you'll get in that bullpen.
2 out here and a runner at second. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gonzalez moves over, and that ends the inning. A run for the Royals on the RBI double. Bottom of the first coming up from Guaranteed Rate Field. It's now 1-0 Royals. A moment here from the south side to take a look at the Pale Hose starting lineup in this one. H, what has to happen if they want to survive the wild card game and move on?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
Danny Duffy is on the mound for the visiting squad in this AL wildcard matchup. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Royals. And behind the plate is Salvador Perez. He's one of the bigger catchers in the league. He stands about 6'4", 6'5", and took a lot of foul balls through the years off that face mask in his chest. Even changed how he was catching the ball. But I love him back there. Catch and throw and gun people down.
Stepping in, Brett Lawrie. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
First baseman, Brett Lawrie.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is an elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
Here it comes on 0-2. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Now here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Set to deal on 2-2. Full count now, 3-2. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. And now from the air, a jump throw. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single.
Tim Anderson.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, as he'll take a look at ball one.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
Nobody out, runner on first. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back standing. That's by him for strike one.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Mike Minor comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Mike Minor.
And he'll snap one over to first. Runner back standing. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. The 0-1 on its way. Pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Hey, you don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Runner at second here with one man out. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with two strikes, but it misses 1-2. Minor ready with a 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Batting fourth, third baseman, Todd Frazier.
So coming to the plate, Todd Frazier, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Minor sets. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball one. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. In there, 1-1.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Abreu will make the play, and that ends the inning. A man left for the White Sox. It remains 1-0. Standing in, Mike Moustakas. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
Mike Moustakas.
Into the windup and the pitch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. His history with Jake Arrieta, 4 for 11. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Good fight to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Standing in now, Colby Rasmus. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
Up high in the air. Laurie is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Royals go down 1-2-3. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. In now, Chris Carter. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Designated hitter, Chris Carter.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
No strike.
Chopped weakly to the left. And he's retired here, one away.
Batting sixth, left fielder, Melky Cabrera.
Here's Melky Cabrera. Lifetime versus this pitcher. 11 hits in 34 tries. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. First delivery to him on the way. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Dribbled to the right side. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting seventh, center fielder, Rafael Gonzalez.
So stepping in, Rafael Gonzalez. Here comes the first pitch. Down the third baseline. Moustakas has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down 1-0. Stepping up to the plate, Hunter Dozier, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Dozier.
Into the windup and the pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box, Alex Gordon. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Here's D. Gordon now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
Runners off for second. Swing and a little tapper. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
The right fielder, number 12.
Digging in to try it again. Jorge Soler. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's set, and the pitch. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. A throw to the plate. And they still manage to get an out on the play. Whoa. Royals leave 1. They lead it 1-0. Digging in now, Austin Jackson. His career numbers in this matchup: 9 base hits in 35 ABs. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
This is a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And Jackson's not offering at that one, and it'll knot things up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Gordon is there, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Kevin Smith will be next. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
One looked like a knuckle curve, and it's 1-1 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. To 2-2 now.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Another try at 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Sent on the ground out to second. Gordon is up with it. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Brett Lawrie.
Striding in once again, Brett Lawrie. Here comes the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And it misses. 3-1 now.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
2 out, nobody on. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Great stop by Abreu. How about that? Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Jose Abreu is ready to start out the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And that's in there. 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
High pop up. Calling for it. Frazier. 1 away.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Salvador Perez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hit out towards second. Moncada gloves it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The third baseman, number 8, Mike Moustakas.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Ball 2 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Moustakas lets it go as he'll trot down to first on ball 4.
Center fielder number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
So striding in, Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
One and one. Here it comes. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The 1-2 pitch. And a slider. Called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. 1 left for Kansas City, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Tim Anderson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner. 0-1. Here it comes. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope, that's down.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The pitch. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
The batter, number 10, second baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yohan Moncada. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as the left-hander starts to throw. Sent out to straightaway center field. Under it is Cain, and there are 2 away now.
Third baseman, number 21, Todd Frazier.
So there are 2 gone now in the White Sox fourth, and standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. First pitch coming. Here it is. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Line toward right center, but he will run this one down in right center. A tough L9, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They still trail 1-0. At the plate, Colby Rasmus.
Leading off for the
He'll start
Royals,
things out as we begin the
designated
fifth.
hitter, Colby Rasmus.
And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. from the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 2-1 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed. 2-2.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Hunter Dozier is on deck. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Pitch on the way. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Coming to the plate now, Hunter Dozier comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Sinker. 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The 1-2 pitch. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 delivery. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. Squared that one up just a little late. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one. Looks like the pitching coach might want to have a chat here.
Not sure why the pitching coach is even going to the mound. This guy's been on cruise control the entire game. Might be he's just giving his pitcher a chance to catch his breath, regroup, and regain some of that focus.
Ready once again, D. Gordon. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's set. Here it comes. In tied at 93, ball 1.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
One and one. Here it comes. And a double steal try here. And this is going to be a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will land foul.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on in the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Another 1-2 delivery. Sent on the ground out to second. To second for one, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Hey, great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
In is Jorge Soler. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Gonzalez. And that's the 3rd out. A couple of walks, but no damage. MLB Network is back on the south side after this. Here's Chris Carter now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Designated hitter, Chris Carter.
Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Ready with the 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
Ready on 1 and 2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. That one is out of here. This game is tied. It's a solo shot here for Chris Carter as the White Sox have come back to tie it at 1.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
The left fielder number.
Here's Melky Cabrera. And he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And another foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Swing and a ball line softly down the right field line. And this is a fair ball as it'll make its way toward the 335 sign.
Well, he got jammed on that one right there, and he's just strong enough to muscle it into right field for the base hit. It's going to be a line drive tomorrow in the paper.
Gonzalez.
Settling in now, Rafael Gonzalez. From the stretch. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Wow, 1 pitch ago he had only given up a single, but with that wild pitch, that single essentially turns into a double. Those kind of things can absolutely kill you.
Here comes the 1-0. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Now batting, right fielder, Austin Jackson.
Into the box now, Austin Jackson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left. Strike one. 1 out and a runner on third. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Another one sent foul. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
At the plate, Kevin Smith. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Gordon is there. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The White Sox lead it 2-1. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. Due up on 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important. To get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
The windup and the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. This one's flared toward left center. Frazier ranging into the outfield, and that ends the inning. KC down in order. Our score remains 2-1. Chris Withrow enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Number 52, Chris Withrow.
Digging in to try it again, Brett Lawrie. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth.
First baseman, Brett Lawrie.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. The 2-1 now to Lawrie. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, ball three here. Hey, and the White Sox would love to start an inning and get that leadoff guy on. They'd love to get a leadoff walk right here.
The 3-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Soler is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Ready for another chance? Tim Anderson, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike one.
Tried to drag butt himself on there. Didn't work, and he probably won't try it for a second time, but the defense still has to respect it.
And that misses 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Slider stayed too low. Ball two.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of a steal when he's on base. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First things first, here's a throw over. A dive, but he's back. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. Soler is out near the wall as he pulls it in for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Third baseman number 21, Todd Frazier.
Here's Todd Frazier now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And there's ball 1. From the stretch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Ready on 1 and 2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3 and 2.
Hey, good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close.
White Sox leave 1. They lead it 2-1. Back here on the south side of Chicago, White Sox on top in this one. But before we get out to the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Striding in once again, Lorenzo Cain, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. 1-0 pitch on the way. That's wide. 2-0.
Well, he's got himself in a good count right now. Down 1. He's probably looking for something to drive out of the ballpark, maybe tie this game up.
The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Comes with a slider. 3-0, but gets it over for strike 1.
That's the 3rd slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Here comes the White Sox skipper out toward the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first.
Your attention, please. Now
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Colby Rasmus will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out. Quick check on that tying run at first, and a dive, but he's back in there. First pitch of the at-bat, and boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And he misses with it. 1-1. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. One and one coming to Rasmus. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
When he is on, that slider is one of the best pitches in all baseball. That's why he's so tough to those lefties.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back safely. A runner at first with no outs here. And here's a ball hit in the air. Laurie is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Hunter.
Ready once again, Hunter Dozier. He's struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Here's the first pitch to him. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Hey, not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball right over the outside corner. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Nothing doing for the Royals. They're down 2-1.
7th inning stretch.
Kyle Crockett gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Kyle Crockett.
Digging in and looking for more, Chris Carter. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Hitter, Chris Carter.
ball one.
Oh, that's just out.
The 1-0 delivery. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. A strike, and it's 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Here's a high pop-up. Dozier is underneath this one, and he's got it for the first out.
The left fielder, number 53, Melky Cabrera.
Digging in once again, Melky Cabrera. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Into the windup, and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball line foul to deep right and out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
Now Cabrera awaits the 2-2. Grounded to the right. Fielded by Abreu. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Center fielder, number 5, Rafael Gonzalez.
Ready for another shot now. Rafael Gonzalez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Ready with another 2-2. Slow bouncer to the right side. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Here's another 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Stepping up to the plate, Austin Jackson. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Two out with the man at first. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Now a move over to first. Runner back safely. Here it comes on 1-1. And Jackson swings and pulls this one down the line in left, but it's going to get back up into the crowd. A foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing two fastballs now in a row.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. We'll see Alex Gordon to start things out when we come back. It's the White Sox 2 and the Royals 1. Tony Sipp has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 29, Tony Sipp.
So stepping in, Alex Gordon. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Alex Gordon.
Now a changeup misses here to begin the eighth. It's 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Payoff pitch one more time. Reaches and hits this one hard the other way. And the eighth will start with a bang, as this should be extra bases. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat. And this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at bat at a time.
Here's D. Gordon now. Now a bunt attempt here. Frazier comes up with it, and he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single. In is Jorge Soler. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen, as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
Well, the Royals have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Sent on the ground out to second. The second for one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Hey, that's not the guy you're going to see doubled up very often, so that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
Digging in, Jose Abreu. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And he'll take first here on the intentional walk, so making runners at the corners now with 2 away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Nate Jones enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Salvador Perez will be the first one to greet him now, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A pitch out. The throw. And they still don't get him, as he's in safely at second with a stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too, but he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. Royals strand a pair. They still trail it here 2-1. Brian Flynn is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
33, Brian Flynn.
Stepping in and ready for another shot,
And
Kevin Smith. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Hit to third. No problem here. 1 away.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Now to the plate, Brett Lawrie. He flew out in his last at-bat. And it looks like Joakim Soria is going to start to loosen up in the Kansas City bullpen. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
Fouled back. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now a ball hit fouled off to the right and up into the crowd. Here he comes again, 1-2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Now a snap move over to first. And a dive, but he's back. Runners on the move for second. And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And he'll snap one over to first. And he'll get back in safely. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Pitch outside. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
1 out and a runner on second base. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this one lands out of play into the visitor's dugout. 1-2. Here it comes. Fastball in the dirt, and that's going to get away. Throw to the plate, and he is out at the plate. Trying to extend the lead to 2. Instead, he's cut down, and the inning is over. Nothing. A nice look there at downtown Chi-Town. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from Guaranteed Rate Field. David Robertson takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Leading off for Kansas City, 3rd baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. And there's ball 2 now. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
In now is Lorenzo Cain as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One out, nobody on. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Now the 1-2 pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Here's the center fielder now, Colby Rasmus. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
2 out, nobody on. Look out. 2-0 now.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Now the 2-0. That one's in there on the black. 2-1. Now the 2-1. Swing and a miss, and now the Royals are down to their final strike.
That was a good swing right there. It might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Just over 47,000 on their feet now here on the south side. Chopped weakly up the first base line, but that one rolls foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Kansas City, good night.
Wow, talk about a do-or-die situation. Amazing. They find a way to win the wild card game and advance to the division series. I know the home crowd made a difference cheering them on, and now they have all the momentum going into the next round.
This one definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
So for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. We're just getting started, folks. You've been watching the American League wildcard game.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox. 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For Kansas City, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Jake Arrieta. The save to David Robertson. The loss goes to Mike Minor. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 33 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Guaranteed Rate View, 40,600.